It is I, Johnny Heikinashi, the great, funded futures trader extraordinaire on these Wall Street charts and leader of the Free Them Nation. By the way, these are all the people whom I've helped get to payouts, tutoring that is, and with our gamification learning strategy. Now, today, we are going to discuss something that is really important. And Mr. Hakinashi wants to smoke. Yeah, man. Yeah. I want to smoke with everybody who says that they are an educator. You're an educator, huh? Well, we need to be able to judge if this information you're getting is hurting you or helping you get closer to your goal. Okay, so I want to go over this chart, which you will have for free. I will leave it in a link. I want you to download it, and I want you to put it on your little computer desk or somewhere in your phone. And every time you're sitting down and you're getting ready to watch a video because you think you need more education, which there's a video in my playlist about too much education is a bad thing for trading. But if you haven't watched it, go watch that. And put it on your desk and just merely check off the symbols. Okay, check off the symbols, add the numbers. This is a checklist to make sure that you are being educated the right way, or the way that we know as today to be the best way. Now, in this video, we're going to break down what this chart is, what it represents, and why it's so important to you. Stick to the end, and you'll get to be able to get the actual chart for free. Okay? Now, as we talk about all the smoke that I'm coming after when it comes to educators, we're going to be looking at, you can use this chart on podcasters because there are podcasters selling you right to the slaughterhouse. You believe it. You bet your bottom dollar they are. They got to make their money too. Okay? This is a grimy game out here on these streets. Let me tell you, it's not all smiles and friends. Okay? It ain't rainbows and sunshines and skips. All right? This is going to help you find out if you're listening to the right podcast. Yeah? Yeah, because that's important. Can't just be taking in all this information and then you get on the charts and you have analysis paralysis and you can't make a decision because you heard this one say that and you heard this one say that and now they're arguing in fight or flight. It's a thing. Okay? So it's going to help you pick, are you listening to the right podcast? Did you buy an online trading course that you might need to charge back on your credit card? Because you thought it was going to be juicy, you thought it was going to be fire, and then you get in there and it's like, yo, I could have binge watched all this on YouTube for free $3.99. Why did I just give them $4,000? Because it's going to save you money that way. Okay? Somebody trying to sell you a trade room or a group. Well, you'll be able to use this chart here that you see to help guide you to make the best decision for your education. Now, I didn't just pull this out of my booty cheeks. Okay, and he's picking out my booty cheeks and was like, oh, this is a good education. This comes from University of Louisiana, Columbia University in New York, and Harvard. It is what they use to sell to the parents for a curriculum on what the parents are paying $55,000 to $22,000 a year for their kids' education. And let's just take a look here. It's called a education protocol curriculum. And every single college has one. And every single educator or professor has to follow by this structure, or they are not teaching you correctly, so that you can go out into the real world and be able to use the skills that you have possessed by being educated by this university. Now, it boggles my mind that no one ever decided to look this up before they purchased a $5,000 course or signed up with this guru signals or joined this guru. Gotta stop calling them gurus, because gurus are the ones that can teach and trade. Remember, here, we don't care if you can trade or not. Who cares if you can trade? No one cares. I care if you can educate. That's what this whole thing is about. So we'll call them gurus. We want to put some respect on gurus' names. Gurus are the ones that can teach and trade. So let's put some respect on the guru name. Let go. Okay. Now, They have to have a curriculum to show the parents when the parents are looking like, oh, this is what my kid's going to get. Okay. That's $22,000 a year. That's $2,000 something a month. Okay, I guess it's worth it. They can't just be like, well, I'm gonna show up and the professor just gonna teach however he feels. Or could you imagine this? Your favorite YouTuber. They use search engine optimization. They find out what you guys are searching for, and then they make videos on that. Have you ever noticed that you can't find all the videos of the same? That's why, guys. They're tricking you. They're like, okay, if I get a bunch of views, I can make money with YouTube. Who cares if I teach them anything?
Emotional
Who cares?
damage.
And then you, the ridiculous broke goofy, gosh, you just keep on watching it. You keep watching it over and over and over. And you didn't know that the video was only put there because a lot of people searched for it. So now you got a whole education that's not being revolved around what people need to know and what they need to hear about trading on YouTube, but only what's going to get clicks and make the YouTuber rich. Oh, did I just say that? Heikinashi. Don't do him like that, Heikinashi. I told you I'm here to disrupt the entire industry. Gamification learning all the way. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. So could you imagine if you went to college and all they did was like take a survey on what everybody wanted to know or wanted to learn, and then you go in there and then the education is the same every single day, every single week. How to find supply and demand. How to find support and resistance. Supply and demand versus support and resistance. Market makers. Smart money concepts. Smart money concepts simplified. Smart money concepts in crypto. Same stuff over and over. Could you imagine? No parent is going to pay for that. Parents want to pay for something that is super expensive, but they see the value in it because they understand it's going to take their child to the next level. Yeah? Okay, I'm glad we have that understanding as we can move forward with what the curriculum is, and you understand that every single school has this, and every single teacher has to abide by it. They can't just do whatever they want and make up whatever they want and type in search engine optimization and walk into the class and the professor's like, okay, today we're going to learn about stop hunting. It doesn't work that way. There's no freestyling. This is what I mean by most of these people here are not educators. I am an educator. I am a tutor. Look at the wall. Okay, let's zoom in on this here. All right, now we're looking over here at what we got, and it says, pick the best education, a simple rating system to compare and choose. To compare and choose what? Well, to compare and choose if this is worth your time. If this is going to lead you down a road of destruction to the slaughterhouse where you make no money and you just be sitting around, goofy, not liking no money, but I know everything. You'll be one of those, or you're going to be putting money in your pocket. Slowly moving away from the sidestepping the normie life. Working 2 to maybe 3 hours a day, making $2,000-$3,000 easy, managing other people's money. This is going to determine how fast it's going to work. It's going to determine how slow it's going to work. Hell, it'll even determine if you'll ever even be profitable or not. It's a grading system. By the way, the calculator is coming. It's being worked on right now by an Excel spreadsheet specialist. You'll be able to put in all the code. They'll spit out a number for you to let you know if you should spend the money on the course or not, or if you should just go look for the content for free on YouTube. But if you're the kind of person who looks for content for free on YouTube, you're dumpster diving for a degree in that can make you millions of dollars, and you're trying to get it for free, and life doesn't work that way. Sorry. So if you're a kind of freebie kind of person, get the hell off my channel. Just telling you to rip. It's not for you because you can't get a doctor's education for free. All right, so this is going to tell you exactly what you need to know. Now, this corner over here, let's zoom on in. Okay, it says Education Curriculum Protocol right here. This is what we're looking at. And the first, in this green box, these are the categories. These are all the things that must be met. They must be met for you to actually learn efficiently and effectively and be able to implement what you have learned successfully. Now, I took business and finance, I took education in medical. So a major in medical, because kind of what we do is along the lines of that. Someone doing a heart surgery and you trading thousands of dollars, your brain doesn't know the difference. Okay, you have to perform, right? And I took it from those two categories. This is what has to be in the course. Okay, so this green line over here are all the things that must be in this curriculum to make it legit. Does that make sense? Good. Okay. If you like the vibes, hit the subscribe button. Come on, don't be a hater, be a congratulator. I'm the one that's going to get you to high step into normie life. Okay? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in below if you want access to get into this school where I show you this stuff for free. Now, the first thing you're going to see is the education curriculum protocol. This applies for every school in, I don't know, I only know America. I only looked up America, so I'm not going to lie and say all over the world. Okay? I probably should go look at like Japan and see what they have. It's probably even crazier than this. Okay? To the right, we have online video courses, trade rooms, YouTube education, and podcasts. Okay? These are all platforms that are under, some people are real, and we're going to find out the real ones in our reviews. Find out the faulty ones. Some people are trying to educate you, but they're not. They're trying to send you to the slaughterhouse so they can make money. Like podcasters who tell you to go trade Forex, use their broker, and then you get slaughtered and they make money. Or podcasters who tell you, join this prop firm, trade Forex, get your head blown off, okay? And they make money whether you win or rather you lose. And they just keep pushing you to that right, to that slaughterhouse, right? They keep pushing you to that prop firm because they making money off you. So they do the whole hooray, hurrah in the podcast just to get you over there so they can make some money off of you. When they know 94% of you gonna lose money. So they good. They're like, okay, I just keep making these podcasts about Forex and bringing on all these people where they tell their story and get them all hyped up off of hope. Remember this, a man who lives off of hope dies fasting. Oh, think about that one, grasshoppers. Okay, so podcasters, you guys go in there too, because you like to either give education or you like to sell hope, or you like to partner up with the people you bring onto the channel, and then you make an income off of new people who bought the course. So I got to come for you too. Yeah, it's only fair. Okay. We have our online courses. You guys already know. So every person out here selling a course, I'm coming at your neck. Okay. We have our trade rooms. Every person out here with a trade room where people are subscribed to a Telegram or a Discord or something, I'm coming at your neck. Okay. We're going to be grading you to make sure that you are actually putting something forward that these people are actually can learn. I don't care about what the people say. People can get, people join cults and do weird stuff. Okay, when they're desperate and just want change in life. Okay, that's how you get all these evangelists. Oh my God, you're such a great person. They can't see through the fog. And then YouTubers who get on the YouTube and make these videos only for views, not to educate you. And you thinking that they're there to educate you, no, they're just doing it for the views. They could care less about you. Okay, that's why they sell you stuff that's bad. All right, you'll be able to grade. Now you'll see here it says education name. You'll be able to put the name of the educator in there, or the name of the program, the course, the podcast. Then to the right, there's a score. Now you'll see, if we look all the way to the left and we move to the right, you have an X. If any of these categories in the green box are not present, you put an X there. If they are present, you put a check. Very simple. Okay. The next thing, if they had this, they get a score. So for example, if they have learning objectives, you give them a +1. Everything is a +1 or a -1. Okay. +1, -1. Very simple. Okay. Then you look over to the right, you have the education or educator's name. So if we're looking at a podcast, the name of the podcast. If we're looking at a online trading course, the name of the online trading course and the person that created it. If we're looking at a trade room, the person who created the trade room. If we're looking at a private forum or group, that goes here. When it's all said and done, you hit the total over here and we'll put a score together. You'll scroll all the way down and you'll see everything will add up. Now, if we come down here, we even have the time. As you see, it says down here, total, score, everything. And then we have this extra section where it says time frame to profitability, okay? And then you have, you will never make it. You have extremely long and you have extremely fast, okay? And you have the time frames that are here, which says 1 to 3. You scored a 1 to 3. You're not getting rich, okay? Or whatever. All right. So if you have a 4 to 7, it's going to take you 8 to 10 years, 10 to 8 years. If you scored an 8 to 12, you're looking at 4 months to 4 years to become profitable and be making some serious coin. You add it all up and then you put it over here and you either get a cash symbol with a check sign or you get an X with no cash symbol, 0 cash. Okay. It's very simple. Okay. Now, if you look over here, as we scroll to the right, you will see we have already done ours. Okay. We've already done ours. And we pretty much have a perfect score. And you know why? Because I said to myself, I was missing a few things. I'm not going to lie. I was missing 2 things. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm glad I went and did this research. I was missing practical, quantitative, and algorithmic trading programming. I was missing that. And I was missing VARK. I was missing the S. Okay. I was missing the S. So I went back and I added them to the school. Remember, if you want to get into school, type school in the comment box. I'll let you in there for free. Okay? No credit card needed. All right. So as you can see, we have everything. Everything. We've dotted every I and crossed every T. Okay. Because I said, I'm gunning. I want to be the most electrifying educator in trading today. All right. So let's have a part 2 to this because there's a 20-minute video already. And I'm going to go over exactly what these mean in these columns over here to the left. You know how the chart works now. You can use it yourself, downloaded it. It'll be in the description. And let's go over exactly what these things mean so that you understand how important it is for you to have this type of structure in your education program that you may be thinking about buying or the person you may be thinking about listening to or what have you. Okay. Remember, if you want to do it, take your time, do it right. You can do it. You can get your money right. It is I, Johnny Heikinashi, the Great, funded futures trader, leader of the Freedom Nation, Master Sensei of the dojo.